Welcome to Gardening with James. Learn how to start your own garden, grow your own food, and live a healthier lifestyle. Food can be medicine for the body, or it can cause high blood pressure or other health issues by not eating right. This show is packed full of tips and information, as well as special guest interviews from around the country, and is designed to make gardening simple, fun, and frugal for the whole family. Call James with your questions and problems now at 734-4321 with your host, James Ross.
All right, here we go on another really cold Saturday morning in the garden. As we've been hearing, about the weather, we was fortunate enough not to get the amount of ice that we were supposed to. So that made me happy, and I'm sure it made a lot of other people happy. But we made it to the weekend. The Cats play today, and all kinds of good stuff that's happening. So. Get out there and try to enjoy yourself. But I would wait until maybe 9, 10, maybe 11 o'clock, start getting out and doing things. And if you need to take your vehicle this morning, be sure to warm it up. Make sure that you can see all the way around you, so this way you won't have an accident. So, just be prepared and be safe out there. This morning I have a guest, Mr. Chase Porter from Southern States. Chase, are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right.
How you doing?
I'm good. Glad to have you on here this morning.
Me as well. Thanks for having me.
Oh, anytime, man. Anytime people do good things, as I promised, I will always be sure to give them free airtime. And the reason why I said that is because I met Chase last week, and I heard that he had some seeds that he was giving away, and I made a call, went by to see him, and he came through with a bunch of seeds that going out to the churches and schools and anybody that's growing food. We're trying to start another seed library, trying to get one going there in Mercer County. So this way you folks can go in there and just grab them up just like you would a book, and we really, truly appreciate that. Chase, give us a little bit about yourself, where already said you work at Southern States, but how did you come up on working at Southern States?
Well, so I'd worked for Southern States in the past, actually. I worked at the feed mill, so I've worked in feed manufacturing for about 7 years now. I worked for Southern States for a few years and Alltech for about 4 years. And, I'm just looking for I was looking for a few things. I was looking for something a little closer to home. So I live in Harrodsburg, and I was commuting to Nicholasville and for Alltech, and this is much closer. So I'm also just trying to get more involved in the community and meet more and more people and make a difference. My setting at Alltech was very is a factory, and it's manufacturing, and so this is the way I get to meet people and meet farmers and be involved in agriculture in a bigger way. I've actually got an 80-acre farm here in Harrodsburg and raising feeder cattle, and so it all kind of made sense for me and what I'm trying to do.
Oh, well, that's good stuff because we always kind of go back to our roots, things that we truly like to do, and and that kind of, you being in manufacturing, having a farm, it's a little bit different. Plus, you had to travel, so it had to make it had to be a little tougher because you gotta make that travel every day.
Yes, sir. I'm really excited to be here, and I'm learning a lot still. This is I'm about to start my second month, I guess, with here at the store, but I'm really excited about it. There's something new every day, every week. We've got different seasons to think about, and we're getting ready for the growing season now.
Yeah.
Even though there's snow on the ground and it's icy and it's cold, we're prepping for it now, trying to think about what everyone's going to need. What are our farmers, gardeners? What's everybody going to need this year? And we're trying to get that ordered and have a plan. So.
Okay. So now, most farmers, what would farmers need right about this time of the season to get prepared?
Most people are booking some contracts on fertilize, and we're talking about bulk seed, chemicals, crop protectants, things like that. We're getting in most of that here in about 2 weeks. We're bringing in, we kind of bringing in bulk, and we'll start kind of contracting it out. If you contract it out, normally you get a better price on a lot of these things.
Oh, okay. And now when it comes to people who aren't farmers, do you guys do y'all try to kind of balance that somehow? Because I know that you have the garden vegetable seeds also. So how do you balance that?
Yeah, glad you asked. We actually have we've got things like burpee seeds. We have them ordered. Flowers, herbs, garden seed. We're going to get some Bonnie plants. Like myself, I have a very small garden, so we grow tomatoes and potatoes and onions, that kind of stuff, peppers, cucumbers, green beans. We're going to have all that, sweet corn. We're going to have all that here available. And I did want to make a point that if there's ever a time where you're unsure about what we have, or if there's something that you want, just give us a call or come see me, and I can look to see if we can get it. Normally it's about a 5-day lead time on some of this stuff. So if you start planning now, or even in the next month, there's plenty of time. We have plenty of time to start planning. I can get this in for you. So we're here to help. We're here to get what you need, and we also have bringing in baby chicks next month. We're gonna have we're gonna have what we call chick days, and we're gonna have a sale on cattle mineral, and we're gonna have much more. We've got all the supplies. When you ask about non-farmers, we have just general rural living supplies. All right, so we have tools, and we have some clothing. We do propane. All right, so I know most people know it's probably by propane, and we have all kinds of accessories. Right now, that's a big mover. Everybody's coming in, filling propane, buying tanks, hoses, regulators, that kind of stuff. So we're keeping all that stuff.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, let me get my break out the way. You just hang in there just a minute and play. We got to pay some bills, and we'll come right back, and we'll probably have about another 10 minutes and let you finish saying whatever you have to say.
Yes, sir.
All right. So hang in there. So we're going to go ahead and get our break out the way, and we'll come back and we'll talk to Chase Porter from Southern States.
Welcome back to Gardening with James. If you have questions, feel free to call the station or email spreadingcompost@gmail.com.
Okay, we're back. We're back in the garden with Chase Porter from Southern States. Chase, still there?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
All right. So tell us a little bit more about Southern States and what you would like to get out to the people today.
Yeah, so I was thinking about some of the things, the other things that we offer, and I'm still new, so I've actually learned a few things that we do offer as of last week. One of those is we rent out a drill for seed drill. We do have spray coops, so we'll be doing some. We can come spray for you. We have fertilizer buggies. We can rent them out to you. We can come and spread it ourselves. It's up to you. So we have those services that we offer. I did want to talk about a Facebook page that I'm starting. Next week. So I've been working with our corporate office on that. They're gonna get me some resources to start a Facebook page. That way, things like this week when it was we had this storm coming through. I could tell you if we're gonna be closed early or if we're gonna what we have to offer to help you. For example, we did close at 2:00 on Thursday. That's been good to let everybody know on a Facebook page, and whenever some of these things come in, I can put them out there like the chicks, and just kind of keep everyone in the loop of what's going on. That way you don't have to always make the trip in to see what's new. But I do want to kind of keep things fresh, and I want to bring in new things and new ideas. But that Facebook page is going to be a good way to connect with customers. So I should be starting that sometime Monday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because there's a lot of companies that use Facebook to keep people up to date with what's going on, the opens and closings, and new things that are coming out, and the new services that you have, and so keeping up with the times is really important because everybody's online, everybody's got a phone, and most people, they can get to a website in a heartbeat. So it's kind of nice to have that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's a website for Southern States, but this is going to be a localized page just for Harrodsburg. So that's the goal there, is to get our Harrodsburg customers, and we do actually kind of reach out to other counties. We deliver propane to Lawrenceburg and Versailles and Nicholasville. So we have customers come from other counties to our stores. So trying to reach all of them. I did also want to mention that we're open to some events. If it's like a small livestock swap or something like that. I've been getting some ideas like that, and if I get enough interest in some events, whether it be garden, agriculture, or really just anything that somebody needs some space for, or somebody needs a good spot. We're right here off 127, and this is a great spot for catching people to come off the road and advertise. So if anybody has some events, come see us, and maybe we can arrange it on a Saturday morning or something like that. We are open right now, so we're open Monday through Friday and half a day on Saturdays. So just another thing I want to throw out there is trying to get more. It doesn't always have to be about Southern States. It can be. We're looking to collaborate.
Okay. Yeah, because as we talked before we came on there, it's kind of nice to be able to work in the community and get to know people, and because when you work in the community and you have more access to people, and so that's kind of nice that you guys are opening up and trying to get the community more involved.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and that's we have like I said, we have a really good spot here off the bypass off 127. So good spot to catch a lot of people, and we have plenty of space, and we and a lot of opportunities here. So,
what do you have a phone number for the people to call if they need something?
Oh yeah, it's 859. Hold on, James. I'm gonna have to get that.
Okay.
I don't have the last 4 digits offhand. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
I've been trying to memorize two new phone numbers. I don't have that one yet.
One is a 300 and say 300, and one is a 304. I'm like you right now. I can't remember the number.
Yeah, that's my cell phone. So.
Okay. We have a few more minutes. Anything else you want to get out?
I think I've covered it. I think, again, if there's any questions for anybody about what we carry. You might be surprised about what all we have. We have a lot of different SKUs of a lot of different products, services. It's not always on the showroom floor. We don't have a huge showroom floor, so there's we have things in the warehouse and things on our lot. We have a lot of room out back, so there's again, just reach out. We can't fit everything on the showroom floor. Just ask, and I assure you we can get it for you. So.
Okay. And what kind of cows do you have?
I've got feeders. I go from about 5 weight to 7 weight. I do it about twice a year. I buy them in singles and doubles and try to sell them as a lot load. Put about 200 pounds on them. So it just varies. It's always I only do steers.
You only do steers, okay?
Yes, sir.
Now,
so I'm looking to expand that at some point too, and do cow calf. I might start that in 2023. I might start with some bred cows and calve them out next spring. But as of right now, I'm just doing feeders and trying to focus on that, and it seems to be working out for me.
Okay. And what is your best vegetable?
What is that again? I'm sorry.
Your vegetable. What is the best vegetable that you grow?
Did I grow?
Yeah, you said you had a small garden.
It's not. I guess it's not technically a vegetable, but I'm really good at growing watermelons.
Okay.
So just vining plants in general, I've done pretty well with them in my past. I had an internship at one point at a watermelon farm
okay.
years ago, and I really learned a lot. When that's all you do for a summer is grow watermelons.
Yeah, get good at watermelon.
Yeah, you get pretty good. So I've kind of carried that knowledge, and I do the sugar babies, the seedless sugar babies, and those are really good. Watermelons are different because you got to water them, you got to irrigate them constantly, fertilize. Especially here in Central Kentucky, it's not the most ideal place with our soil being a pretty basic soil. But if you give them enough care, you can grow some watermelons around here, and I'd say that's my niche. But I've pretty much grown just about anything.
Because you gave out some great tips when it came to the watermelon, because you do have to water it, you do have to have some space, and it definitely needs the sunshine. I mean, because I know they take a little while to grow, but in the end, it's pretty worth it. But I've only heard of maybe a few people who have a watermelon farm, and how many watermelons is that about?
How many did I grow, or what?
Yeah, I mean, as far as how many can you get out of, say?
You can get about 2 per plant, and you have to have pollinators. So every third plant, if you're doing seedless, you got to have a pollinator, which is a male. So you don't harvest that fruit, but I think whenever I kind of had the most watermelons, I think I had about 3,300 plants. That was about 2 acres worth.
Okay.
And that was a few years ago. I'm doing very small fields now, while I've got a lot going on. I'm also in school on top of all this. I'm getting my master's degree, so
you the man.
I've kind of scaled back on the produce and the gardening for now. But the other thing about watermelons is black plastic. So that's the only way I've ever had success with watermelons and cantaloupes. Honestly, it just about boosts everything I've ever grown, especially vining plants, cucumbers as well. I've grown cucumbers in black plastic, and I've done the drip tape irrigation with a pump. You can actually mix in some water soluble fertilizer with your through your drip irrigation, and really only put that fertilizer in water where you want it, not where the weeds are.
Right.
But so that's to me a must if you're going to do watermelons.
Okay. Well, look, our time has run out, but I do appreciate you coming on and get you back on here one of these days so you can tell us a little bit more about, how to do some gardening and some of the other tips. But I do appreciate the seeds, and I do appreciate you taking the time to be on the show this morning. And I'll stay in touch.
Thank you so much for having me. This has been great.
All right, I appreciate it, man. Talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye. All right, that's Chase Porter from Southern States. My time is up. I'll get back to you guys next week. Have yourself a great weekend. Be safe. Go Cats. Bye.
Thank you for listening to Gardening with James, Saturday mornings on WHBN 99.5 FM and Tuesdays and Thursdays garden tips on WHIR FM 103.9. If your needs have been met, share it with someone. It will come back tenfold.